Weird thing is, he's the wacky one of the group.
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Magic Square Overlord. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging right up front. Here we have some lovely artwork of Overlord, aka Motormaster. His name is Overlord. On this side we have Magic Square, Booty Belly Bleedy. On this side, Magic Square. Up top, Magic Square. On the bottom, warning, don't eat anything in this box that could be very bad for you. On the back of the box you have that nice image there of these Stunticons in silhouettes, and that's basically it for the packaging. Also included is the collector's card with a nice image there of Motormaster, and on the back you have tech specs if that interests you. Hooray for cards. And moving right along, here we have Overlord, and this is the final component of Magic Square's Legends class Menasor, and this is their take on Motormaster. And yeah, they're still going to get in trouble because Overlord is still a Transformer's name, I'm guessing. Yeah, you know. Hey, you know how these third-party companies like to do? They like to live on the edge. They like to live dangerously. But anyway, here is Motormaster, the master of motors himself, the leader of the Stunticons. There he is in his truck mode. Very nicely done truck mode, in my opinion. But let's get in close here so we can take a look at those details. You know, let's just take this off. You can see the cab section there. The windshield's done in purple. You get some silver trim there as well. You get a nice gunmetal gray there for the grille, the bumper. Headlights picked out in yellow. Got some bits of silver here and there. Silver smokestacks. You got the rims. It's kind of done in a gunmetal gray. You got silver there for those tanks. You can kind of see Motormaster's chest and his arms just kind of folded up back there. But hey, all in all though, not too shabby. There is the top. There is the bottom. And we'll take a quick look at the trailer here. It's the trailer just done in a dark gray with the purple going across. Okay, you got your little wheels and all that good stuff. You got the back, not too much going on back there, just a lot of hinges. You have this rear section here with those taillights picked out in red, and there is the top of that. There is the bottom of that, and you put it all together, it just pegs right on, and he can roll as rolling things should. Hooray, hooray for rolling. And for comparison, here he is with the core class Optimus Prime. Here he is with G1 Motormaster because he's precious. Oh, so precious. And as you can see, this Motormaster is not G1 sized. He is actually quite a bit larger than the G1 Motormaster there. So yeah, a little bit of an upscale here as far as this guy goes. But now let's bring in the rest of the team here, so we can get this lovely, lovely family photo going on. And here we have our 5 Stunticons, and they look quite good together in my opinion. Very nice looking set. So there you go. Now, as far as articulation goes in truck mode, the cab can rotate. You can, kind of make a pretty good turn there if you want them to. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, as far as accessories go, you do get quite a few. You get his little blaster here, just done in purple. You also get his sword, in black and silver. You also get a big sword for combined mode. I can say it's pretty much as long as a trailer. So you get a big sword here, as well as a big blaster, done in purple. You also get some extra combined mode parts. You get a G1 toy head sculpt. You get a G1 toy chest, and you get a more G1 toy crotch piece. And we'll show off all that when we get down to the combined mode. Now, as far as weapon storage, I don't think there is. The instructions don't say anything about it anyway, so I don't know if there's any way to store the weapons. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. I have no idea, because the instructions say nothing about it. The instructions don't even acknowledge the weapons exist, so I don't know. Maybe there is some way to finagle it in there somewhere. I don't know. Hey, you can have fun figuring that out for yourself if you really feel the need to, but hey, all things, all stuff. So that is basically it for the truck mode. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? Oh man, that didn't go well at all. Okay, so let's disconnect the trailer, put that off to the side, and this is what we are working with right now. So what we're going to do is come to these wheel sections here, just untab those, bring them out to the side, come to these tanks here, and untab those, and that'll bring this whole panel with it. Just untab all that, bring that out to the side like so. Then you come up here and untab that. That will allow you to extend this section here on a double hinge. You want to take this bit here and rotate it down like so. And once you've done that, these tabs right here, you just want to flip in and get those out of the way like that. And now we can work on his arms a bit, so we can extend the arms and untab them. You want to bring up the handle, bring that panel up with it, and then you bring the panel down by itself, and that will fill in that gap there in the arm. Second versus like the first, just bring that up, bring the hand up, and bring the panel down, and there you go. Then you can swing the arms out on these hinges, come back here, bring up his head, you can turn it around, there you go. So now, these little panels here, you want to flip down, you want to flip in this wheel right here, rotate this whole bit around, and then bring it up into the body. Same thing on the other side, just flip that in, flip this around, and flip it up. A whole lot of flipping, lots of flipping. And once you've done that, you're going to bring this section up, and these two tabs are going to go into these two slots right here. This can be a little bit annoying to get this lined up, but it's doable. Just takes a little bit of fiddling. There's a little bit of fiddle factor here, just getting these where they need to go. There we go. We got the one side in, and come on. There we go. Boom. Get that all situated like that. Then you can just bring the arms back and bring his head down. Bring the arms down, rotate them so your elbow is oriented properly. Rotate the hands. Down, rotate, rotate. And there we have his upper body all done. Now here's just Mr. Box Legs. I don't know. But now we're going to extend this whole section. These will tab in right there, like that. Split the legs. We can now swing the legs down, bring down his crotch plate. At this point now we can just collapse up his waist. And now we can work on them feet. So, you want to take this whole bumper section here, just swing this out, like that. This panel right here will rotate around, so that front grille disappears. You just have that other purple box there. Then you want to take the little faux cab, little baby faux cab, and that will just swing forward on this armature. And this wheel here is on a rotational joint. You want to swing this around. I always forget which way to go. Oh, this way. You want to swing it around like so. You can kind of see that moving there, hopefully. But you just swing that around, and that will bring the wheel up like that. So now everything is sitting flush. Everything is aligned. So once you've done that, you can just bring all this back in, close this panel up. I'll tab in right there, the tank. You just swing over to the side, and there you have a leg all done. Second verse is just like the first. So just swing that out, rotate that around, bring out the little baby cab, and then just flip this wheel around like so. Bring that back up. Close and swing, and there you have the legs. All done, and I think we're done. Are we done? Yes, we're done. Woo, we're done. And there you go. There you have Overlord, aka Motormaster, in his robot mode. And a nice G1-y looking Motormaster, as all these figures have been, just nice G1-y versions of themselves. And yeah, very, very nicely done. Do quite like him. Let's get in closer so we can take a look. Not at his chest, at his noggin. There's the noggin. You can see his old box head going on there. Nice coloration on the face. Eyes are painted. You got that purple right there on the chest. You also got some silver trim going around as well. Got those nice bits of purple there going down the legs. I love his little faux cab toes. That's precious. That's just adorable. You know, using the faux parts, it does the job. I mean, you can still kind of tell that the full-size cab is right there, but you know, from most angles, you're not going to tell, and it pulls off the illusion pretty well. And move up the back. It is a nice, clean transformation. He just has that panel back there, but oh no. Nicely done transformation there. Now, as far as articulation goes, the head can rotate. It can do a full 360. Arms can rotate, can do a full 360, can move in and out. You got bicep rotation. You have a double jointed elbow there, so nice full range of movement. You have wrist rotation. You have waist rotation. You can use that transformation joint there to give him an ab crunch. If you want to give him an ab crunch, you can have him bending all the way back, doing that limbo, limbo, limbo. You know, you can do all kinds of that. And you can bring up the crotch plates to accommodate the leg movement. Legs can move forward that far, back, that far, outward. You can pretty much do the full splits. You got thigh rotation. You have a double jointed knee there, so you have a lot of range of movement there. As far as the feet go, I mean, technically you can kind of pivot his toe up a little bit. No real down, but you do have a lot of ankle tiltage. And of course we can give him his weapons. Give him his blaster here and give him his sword. So you can pew pew hack hack, pew pew slash slash, and all of that good stuff. Oh, another thing to mention too, due to transformation, he has this joint here in his shoulders. So you kind of bring his arms in front of his shoulders if you want him to. You could have him do, you know, all kinds of that. I don't know what's going on there, but it's a thing you can do if you want to do it. I don't know. Hey, it's like, hey, I'm blocking. Shield. I don't know. Hey, as always, it's yours. Display it however you wish. So there you have that. But now let's talk about the trailer, because the trailer does stuff too. A lot of transformation here. The transformation for the trailer is quite involved. There's a lot to do. It's not like a frustrating transformation. It's not one of those transformations. It's just a lot to do. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And for the record, the instructions suck, so you pretty much have to figure this out on your own because the instructions are not good. But we'll get down to transformation, shall we? It's a trailer spins great. See? Don't even need Motormaster. He can spin on his own. Anyway, let's get down to it. So first thing we want to do is just some little steps here. These rails here, you just want to collapse these in. They just go in a little bit, just a little like that. These wheels also collapse in. Like that, just collapse those in like so, and we can commence. So these center panels here, you just want to undo, and just pop this open, just kind of angle it out, just to get it out of your way, and undo that, just angle that out, get it out of your way. Once you have done that, you can then undo this lower portion here, and then undo this top portion here, and then bring out these side panels here, and we got all this going on. So we're going to start off with his legs. So we're also going to undo these sections here. These are going to become the feet, and they just tab in like right up in here. Just undo those, and we can put his feet together right now. You just collapse them in, and they will tab together, like so. fold those in, tab it together, just get those down, get them out of the way. And now we're just going to split everything, split that, and there we go. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take this section, just bring this out and swing this around to the other side, and then make sure this is sitting flat like that. I'll mind this one's a little bit loose, but it's fine. And then you just take this little section here, that rotates in, then you rotate this whole section around like so. So it lines up with this upper bit here. Then you bring this down, you want to flip this panel in and then rotate around again so all this lines up. Bring the foot down as well just to get things out of the way. Then you can bring these bits together and this panel will come down and you have tabs and slots, and you just merge it all together. Merge it and merge it like so. Then you rotate the foot, bring it up, and there you pretty much have a leg all done. The second verse is, guess what, just like the first. So bring that down, bring that in. Actually, swing this around first, and bring that down, swing that in, rotate that around, and bring that in, rotate that around, bring them together, bring this down, and then merge. Do all the merging of the parts and the pieces. Like so, and like so. And just rotate the foot, collapse it up, and there we go. And we pretty much got the legs done. So as you can tell, this is going to work like, you know, the like all the Masterpiece scaled Metasaurs that we've been getting lately. So what we're going to do here is we're going to flip out these parts of the crotch panel that will allow us to then bring up the hips. You can also rotate the thighs so everything is facing the right way. So bring that up, rotate it, and there we go. So now everything is as it should be there. These panels here will rotate around. Oops. There we go. Rotate that around. This panel will just collapse in like so. Free that one up. Rotate this around. And oops, I always rotate the wrong way. It can only go one way. Rotate around, flip that in like so. This panel here, actually let me bring these out. This panel here, bring it out. Flip in these little panels here. Lots of panels in case you haven't noticed. Lots of panels. Flip these panels in, rotate this around. That will become his butt plate. There we go. Now we can collapse these in like that. And there we go. He has the Mena diaper. So now we're just working our way up here. The waist just comes out. It's on a double hinge, so you're going to just swing this out and just bring it back, and it will tab in to that slot right up in there. Like so. You can see how that widens out his waist. Widens out the wastial region. So just bring that out and push that in, and there you have his waist. So now, moving on up. We just keep moving on up. Alrighty. So these little bits right here, you just get up, get out of the way. You just kind of split everything here. So you have some hook tabs that go up in here. So you kind of want to pull this forward and push this back at the same time. So you can free that up like so. You can see right there. The little hook tab just goes right up in here. So just bring that back and bring it up. You can bring all this down. Then you want to bring this down. And now you want to take this whole assembly here. All this will slide back like so. So now we're going to work on his arms. The armular region, you may say. No one says that, only I say that, but still. Someone says it, and it's me. So take this panel, bring it out like that. So all this, you just kind of want to wiggle loose. Going to wiggle this up and wiggle this out. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Just do a lot of wiggly, wiggly, wiggly. Like that. Bring all that out. Wiggle that loose. And all this is on a little expanding hinge as well, so expand all that, and you can bring that down. So once you've done that, we can bring this section out. This section will fold down. That will allow you. You also want to make sure that this kind of stays out of your way. This assembly that the shoulder is on is going to rotate around. Actually, before you do that, bring this up. Get that out of the way. Collapse that up. Now we can swing all this around. So it is sitting right there like that. Once you've done that, that will come in. So a little tab and notch. This panel here, you just flip that up, and then this will collapse in as well. Sit in right there. And you can bring all this up. You got a tab slot right there. And just get that all nice and squozen. And then you take this section here, just flip this out and down to give him a shoulder piece. And you can just finish extending that arm, rotate it, bring that fist down, bring the arm down, and there you have a side all done. Again, second verse is just like the first. So we come here, flip out this panel, wiggly, 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 lots of wiggly wigglies. That's really all you're doing here, just kind of wiggling tabs loose. There we go. Wiggle that loose, extend that, wiggle that loose. There you go. Lots of wiggly wigglies. Bring that out, bring that down. Make sure this is giving you clearance. Bring this up, collapse that down, rotate all this around. Make sure that is out of your way. Rotate that up, swing that up, and bring it in. Why are you getting stuck? Why are you getting stuck? Why are you getting stuck? Seriously, why? Okay. And there, this is getting stuck because reasons. I don't know. Okay, you shouldn't be getting stuck. There we go. Okay, don't know what happened there. But anyway, bring that up. Tab that in, like so. Flip all this out. And then you just rotate things, bring the hand down, make sure that's extended there on that slider. There we go. We got the arms all done. Hooray for arms being done. So, this section here with the head, you just bring this up and then bring the hinge. Actually, before you do that, you want to bring these panels down. Make sure they clear that. Bring these panels down, then you bring this up. And then you bring this panel back, bring the head down, rotate it. Then you bring all of this up, and you got a tab that will tab in right there into the chest piece. Just line that up. Get it all nice and squozen. And there you go. There you have the trailer in its combined mode. And as you can see, this is working like the Masterpiece scaled Menosaurs that I've reviewed in the past. You know, the trailer pretty much becomes the whole combined mode. You're just going to slap the cars on there. But this guy is going to have some different options for how you combine the cars, which is pretty cool. So stay tuned for that. We'll show off all that in the next video. We got quite a few combination options with this guy, and that's really cool and really clever. And here he is with Motormaster, so you can see how that works out. I will show how he incorporates into the combined mode in the next video. We'll do all that when we show off the full combined mode, but just you can see how Motormaster scales there with the combined mode. But it looks good, looks quite good in my opinion. So there you have that, and now for comparison. Here he is with the Core Class Prime, with the Core Class Megs, with the New Age Galvatron, with G1 Motormaster because he's precious. Oh, so precious. And of course now we can do the full family photo here. Yay! So let's bring in the other Stunticon boys here. Get a nice little group shot going. Oh, look at that. Oh, they're happy. Oh, they're a happy family. Just a little happy family. And they look quite good together. Nice set of figures here. And we can even bring in Menosaur too. He's a lot bigger. There he is. They definitely look good together, so there you go. So there you have Overlord, and yeah, nicely done little figure here. Motormaster himself, really cool. Truck mode looks good, robot mode looks good, transformation, it works, it's enjoyable. As far as the trailer goes, it's quite an involved transformation. It's not one of those transformations, but you know, there's a lot to do. It's really only frustrating the first time you do it because you don't know what you're doing because the instructions suck. But once you know how to get things done, you can get them transformed just fine. But all in all, very nicely done set here, and very happy to have the Stunticon crew all together. We got the band back together, baby! Now, in tomorrow's video, we will take all these Stunticons and slap them together and form Menasor, and we can show off how all of that works. That's going to be quite cool, so there you go. Now, I picked these up from TF Safari. I'll put a link to their site in the description down below so you can check that out. And you can also check out BigBadToyStore.com for Transformers third-party and official, as always, linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. You can also check out the Magic Square Menasor playlist for any reviews you may have missed, also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love Peace Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Magic Square Overlord. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. I really should have stayed in bed. Oh, you're a tall one. You're another one of Megatron's, aren't you? I am Motormaster. Yes, wonderful. So I guess Megatron sent you here to torment me as well? Lord Megatron has instructed us to do nothing but torment you. Well, we're not killing Autobots anyway. Oh, lovely. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna throw you down the laundry chute. We don't have a laundry chute. One has been constructed just for this purpose. Oh, lucky me.